Hello, hello everyone. Sire here. I am Sire. Thank you for joining me. This is that time of year when I just like to say my thank yous, what I've accomplished, what I've done throughout the year of 2023. Can you believe that 2023 is coming to a close? It just seemed not that long ago that I created my last Christmas message, and yeah, a lot has transpired since then. Um, I've completed a full another year of Kendra's Card Challenge. So that was number 9, 10, 11, and 12. And I joined their design team. So I've been creating videos and getting to try new products and just having a lot of fun creating cards using those sketches, really trying to stretch those sketches to not just follow them exactly, but instead try to see if I can create a different layout. And I think that's been a lot of fun for me at least, and I hope that you all have been enjoying that as well. I was also very honored this year to be asked to join the World Card Making Day with Craft Roulette. That was phenomenal. That was so awesome. I don't know how Mary and Biddy and Amanda were able to last the whole day. But that short little segment that I had was pretty draining, but a lot of fun. I was able to create 3 cards, although a lot of the preparation was done in advance. I don't know how I'd say you would be able to do it in such a tight timeline. But that was a lot of fun. And of course, this year I did reach 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It was a huge thanks to Crafter at Steven, Mr. Producer. He put in the chat box a little shout out, and I was able to bump up the few that I needed to get 1,000. And that I'm very, very honored, very happy that I was able to reach such a milestone. And you reached a good milestone when you start getting plagued by email spams telling you how I can reach 1 million subscribers in a few minutes if I just provide them some information. So that was quite interesting when that happened. But nonetheless, I thank you so much, all 1,000 plus you who did subscribe and enjoy the content that I create. If you're not overly familiar with my channel, I am on a design team for Kendra Card Challenge. So that's a majority of my cards. But realistically, the idea is I'm just creating a portfolio of what I do. So if there's things that interest me, if there's kits that I haven't tried or I want to try, those are the things I'm going to be putting out a lot and just playing and growing and seeing how far I come along. And if people want to come along and join and chat in the comments or find me on Facebook, that's so much better because really it's you guys who make this even more enjoyable. So I do really enjoy that. I haven't really done many card kits this year. I was not finding any that I really liked. Spellbinders, not at all, except for their awesome whale in a bottle. I love that so much. So I did create a video on that and I purchased that. But I do keep an out every month to see which kits, and there's quite a few. There's the Pink and Main Spellbinders. I believe Scrappy Tail has one. So there are a few. And of course, if there are things that you are interested in me doing, I will think about it. I'm not going to be able to just do what people want because that kind of takes away the fun on my end. I like to do what I want, but I would be interested if there were things that you would like to see me just play around with. And I also made $50 on affiliate links. So within 3 years, I was able to make $50. So that was 50 American dollars. So that was I put a big smile on my face and I bought some more supplies with that. I don't do very well with my affiliate links. They are in the description box below. I try to update my website, which is so far behind because I just don't have the time. But all those clicks, if you ever do purchase anything, do help towards my goal. But I'll never, I shouldn't say never because you never know, times change. But so far I haven't really been plugging them because I'm just having fun. So if you do want to help, that is totally cool. But there are so many people who are have their links, so that's okay. It doesn't really matter. But I just thought that was a fun milestone as well. So we'll add that. And of course, I still have my advent calendar for Spellbinders that I've been working on, and that should be done by the time this video comes out. I'm doing this video in advance because I am heading out for vacation, and so I will not be on the internet after this day. So we'll see. I got my craft roulette card in just in time before I head out on vacation, and unfortunately I won't be able to get next week or the week after that, but that's okay. My goal next year for craft roulette is to hit the 100 card milestone. I'm so close. I'm at 73 right now, and that will be fun. And yeah, we'll see where we get with that. Who knows what 2024 holds for us. So that's pretty much what I accomplished this year. I did get some Black Friday gifts, but I'm still waiting for it to show up. It does take a little bit longer so to get to Canada, so I will have to maybe post that video in the new year or just not. It doesn't really. If you want to see it, I can create it, but it's okay if you don't. Sometimes just doing different videos is fun, just to kind of shake it up a bit. But yeah, that's it. I don't know what 2024 has in store. There's a very good chance I may be in Washington for the scrapbooking expo. I was there last year with Pear Blossom Press. I may be there again next year. So if you live in the Washington area, I'd love to meet you. So just remember, keep an eye out. I don't know what I'll be doing. I'm just being very cautious what I say, just in case. I never really got the green light yet, but there's a good chance I will be there for the weekend. That's it. I don't think much has changed behind me. I still have braces. Yeah. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas holiday season, or whichever holiday you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate, I do hope that you still have a real beautiful winter, full of memories with families and friends and loved ones. I hope that if anyone's having a hard time, that you're showered with the most loving compassion for me and everyone else who is thinking about you, even though we all may seem busy. You are not alone. You will never be alone. You will always be loved. Whatever you're feeling, there is someone there for you. And just hold on to that and try to keep it warm. And don't lose hope. Because the world is hard, and yet it is so beautiful. It is extremely beautiful, and the people around are there. And even though sometimes it seems like the world is in chaos, sometimes we actually paint that picture ourselves because we are scared or sad. But if you just take the moment to hopefully try to look through different lenses, you may see that there are people around you wanting to help. And they're wanting to help without any strings attached. And those are the best people. Those are the people you want to find, and they are out there. There are lots of them. They may be rough around the edges, barks loudly, but deep down, they're actually beautiful people. And I would say most people on this planet we're just lost in our daily lives. So never forget that you are not alone. No one's alone. And it's interesting because even though sometimes it seems like people are showered with constant love and family and friends and celebrations, you can still feel lonely, disconnected. It's a very interesting phenomenon that I go through all the time, especially during the Christmas and winter times. And everything that I say is all things that I go through, what I feel, what I witness. And I've changed my perceptions of the world. I refuse to see it as a negative place full of wars and hate and discrimination. I refuse to see it that way. It's there, I understand. But if you change the way you look at things, then you have an open heart to change the way that you would like to see the world. And when you change the world as a single individual, the people who look up to you will change as well because they like how it feels. And the more that you share your love towards every single person out there, the more it spreads. The more hate feels weird and love feels awesome. Shifting that perception to every single person is what we can do as individuals. And it's the easiest thing to do is just to open up and be okay to be vulnerable. But if you can't do that right now, that is totally fine because it's not something that you can just turn on sometimes. Sometimes it's a learned behavior. You need to see it and learn it. But don't be afraid to fail. Fail is the most beneficial thing to happen in someone's life. It is the fastest way to grow into the person that you will become, the strongest you that you will ever be. So don't forget that failure actually has one of the most beneficial rates of growth. It doesn't feel good, but you will grow faster than anyone who is playing it safe. And I may be talking in riddles. If you understand, that's awesome. Sometimes I like to ramble, but this is all coming from the heart. And I want each and every one of you who are listening, who are able to hear this, to just know that it's okay. Everything is okay. Even the fact that some people may not believe the same things you believe, it's okay. Because we're not all at the same level. And we are just all learning at the same rate. And sometimes it just takes us longer to get to where each other are. But it doesn't mean that one's better than the other. It just means, just like a school, you have to take your time to learn. So let's try not to hold judgments. Let's try to hold more space for love, loving each other through arts and crafts if that needs to be. Craft Roulette is a great place to be if you want to feel included and loved. There are great people like Pear Blossom Press who are constantly showing gratitude and so selfless. There are many people like that. I name those two because they mean so much to me. They really helped me through some hard times this year. And I want to share my gratitude to that. So once again, I really hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful holiday. Stay in touch, and I'll see you when I get back from my vacation. So much love. Bye.